This quest starts with home away from home, which can be achieved by going anywhere around this area. You'll just get the quest. Go. Now we can make it active, and it says investigate the source of an emergency frequency J1397M signal. So if we go to the radio, we can tune into that specific signal. And there's just static. That was really helpful. Now let me take care of this Mr. Gasty. Perfect, and the quest just prompts us to go just right forward. Just past the red rocket and that little store. There is the gated community here, which we can enter. The 2 cars, and then here we go is where the quest is telling us to go. Perfect, so now, as we enter the Beast Hunter's home, we can find a random gunner as well as a ham radio. If you do activate on the radio, it's the quest tells us to investigate what happened. Ooh. You might want to be careful because there's traps everywhere. Literally every step of the way. But we can see there's a dead gunner here. There was a dead gunner here, but it just got moved. And there is a note saying egg procurement. Extreme danger! This is a retrieval mission. The primary is to retrieve pristine Deathclaw eggs. Apparently some high-end collector with more caps than cents will pay a fortune for unblemished eggs. Unfortunately, the note kinda rips off there. We can only see a couple of words after that, which basically says with extreme caution. So these gunners were trying to find some Deathclaw eggs. That's interesting. Now we can continue investigating the house. We want to make sure there is no trap that we set up because there's quite a lot of traps here. And there seems to be a little door here which is chained. We're not going to check that door yet. We're going to go up the stairs and see if there's anything upstairs here. And there is a blue door. Can open it. There is another trap. And a shotgun here. Go. There's another tripwire here. Which would have been pretty bad if we got set up that one. There is some overdue books, clock, and stuff there. If you want, you can loot those weapons. There is a Beast Hunter log 1 and the arrest warrant, as well as a combat knife and the safe, which requires the terminal. First things first, we're gonna look at the arrest warrant. Arrest warrant issued by Nathan Police Department, 277-1022. Report number CPD 2024-08-15003. To all law enforcement officers, you are hereby commanded to arrest name Gregor Mackenzie. DOB is 103-2032. Address is 85 Ocean Street, Nathan. Male, 6'1", 180 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. Charges: unlawful construction, excavation, malicious mischief, vandalism, damage to municipal property, contempt of administrative order, public nuisance, endangerment, destruction of police property, protector unit, theft of Nathan Police Works Department water treatment network blueprints. This warrant is issued based on probable cause established on report CPD 2024-08-15003, issued by Officer Brian McMillan, badge 415.
There we go.
So we got an arrest warrant for a guy before the nukes. Now we got Beast Hunter log 1. And we also get a Judge Ace of Spades card.
Troy Morton of the New California Republic Rangers. This is my story. We were getting hammered by endless waves of Legion at Hoover Dam, and as a last resort, we lured them into Boulder City. You see, before the battle started, we'd rigged enough explosives to level the entire town, making it one giant death trap. As we fell back to the town, half of the NCR troops we left with were cut down by Legionnaires, leaving only myself and my ranger buddy Jackson to reach the detonator cache. Jackson had taken a bullet to the leg in the retreat, so I had to carry him to the building containing the detonators. From the second floor, we watched in horror as the Legion's red feathered helmets emerged from the highway. They were out for blood. Before I could turn around, Jackson had already grabbed one of the detonator switches and told me to get out of here. He was going to stay behind and blow the buildings as they charged in. With his one working leg, he practically kicked me out the window. And before I could run to the edge of town, the earth-shattering explosion rippled through my body. And within an instant, Boulder City was reduced to Smolder City. An entire Legion warband was wiped out, along with my friend. Months later, I was called in by General Lee Oliver. They wanted to do a parade in honor of the heroes who survived the battle. But I was no hero. Jackson Krager was. And the best he got was his name etched on a stone memorial, only to be lost in a sea of others. I told them they could shove their parade up their ass, and I quit the NCR the next morning. Some would call me a deserter, but I've seen how they treat their fallen, and I wanted no part in their coming war. But I've seen how they treat their fallen, and I wanted no part in their coming war.
Perfect. So now we know that there is a NCR soldier um, somewhere in the vicinity. Also, we can hack this terminal, which I tried and I failed once. And let's see.
That's it.
Here you go. We got a couple of messages here. Let's start with Charleston Herald interview with Sam Blackwell. Saw the interview with the Senator Blackwell in the Charleston Herald today. He looked tired and paranoid, but not crazy. Not really. He talked about sinister forces at play, saying that they're planning something. He warned not to trust the government and to begin prepping for the worst. The end is coming. Most folks at the diner laughed it off. Just another politician cracking under pressure. But there was something in his eyes, like a man who's seen the edge of the world. I've felt it too. Lately, military convoy moving through the city at night, air siren tested too often, the radio skipping like someone's cutting pieces out of the news. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's not. I'm going to stock up on I'm gonna stock up some supplies, maybe reinforce my basement, just as precaution. If Blackwell's is right, I don't want to be the one standing on the porch when the sky turns white. Planning permission. Tired getting the planning permits to have the reinforcements work done to my basement, but each application was denied. Their reason is that there's a significant risk of causing damage to a sewer system that's beneath my property. Bullshit. That's what it says. It is. I've been reading what's going on in the Appalachia and across the country. The president is nowhere to be seen. I need to do something. I'm wasting time hoping we'll be selected for one of those votes. The sewer system, I wonder if I can dig down into it. Put as much ground beneath myself, my family, and the bombs should things get hot. Cease and desist. Got a warning from the city inspector. Unauthorized excavation, they said. Violation of zoning code. They're threatening me with arrest if I don't stop. The government's got its vaults. I'll have mine. Even if I gotta haul every bucket of dirt by hand. And we can disengage the lock. We get a copy of Nathan Sewer blueprints, a Nathan Sewer key, and some random loot. I'm guessing now we gotta make our way all down to the sewers. Now, if you go just this way behind the gate, there should be a sewer system right here. Just behind the blue air vents. Now, there is a holotape right here, the Beast Hunter's Log 2.
No more rationed meals, no more cushy cot, no more
Let me turn that up for you guys a little bit.
orders. I haven't felt this alive in years. Never forget that rangers are natural survivalists. I can hack it on my own. Free of the NCR, I'll have to find a new purpose. I'm sure whatever I'll do will be moving people on from the border walls of New Vegas or enforcing tax laws on the poor souls of this hellscape. There is the promise of civilization to the east, near the DC area. It sounds like a wasteland mirage spun by a ghoul, but it's the best chance I've got. Logging off for now. We'll keep heading east through the plains.
Now there's a couple of broad roaches here we need to take care of. But it seems this guy is, used to be a NCR trooper and basically he left the NCR. And here there is the Beast Hunter Log 3. Let's keep on playing.
I've made it to the plains and found a small settlement. The locals haven't seen a ranger before, but they let me stick around and earn a few caps. As long as I clean up the mutant wildlife. Bloatflies, mole rats, rat roaches. So many things out here that want to suck your eyeballs out of their sockets. It's good work, though. Reminds me of when Jackson and I would take turns shooting geckos while on watch in Western Valley. Feels like a lifetime ago. Logging off for now.
Oh, there's a Deathclaw egg. Fortunately, we cannot break it. Oh, and we continue the sewers through this old tunnel. More red roaches. Ooh. More dead bodies and Deathclaw eggs. Ooh, there's some interesting noise. Does kind of sound like a Deathclaw. And there is the Beast Hunter Log 4.
I've made it further east. Turns out killing mutants earns you the nickname Beast Hunter out here in the wasteland. Kinda like it. This new settlement wouldn't let me in unless I dealt with what the locals call Martha, pointed to a nearby cave. I agreed to the job, but what they failed to mention was that Martha was a freaking 8 feet tall Yaoguai. Before I could reach my holster and get a shot off, the bastard lunged the length of the cave and knocked me down. With one swipe, she clawed my helmet, smashing the lens and sending glass shards into my eye. She started to bite down, trying to crush my helmet open like a walnut. I somehow managed to grab my skinning knife strapped to my thigh and gutted her right there. It took several hours for me to crawl back to the village where they finally took me in. They were grateful and offered to patch me up, saying, "We're not doctors, but we can weld anything," bolting an eye patch onto my ranger helmet. Sadly, my ranger coat was ripped to shreds. As a reward, they offered me a jacket. Not just any jacket, though, but a lucky 38 club jacket. I guess they used to hand these out to exclusive casino members before the bombs fell. The elder of the village said they traded it for 3 bags of powder from a merchant a while back. And since I'm from the Mojave, he figured I'd appreciate it more than most.
Next step is going through the tunnels, finding the security gate, and going through the terminal to unlock water intake hole. But we continue exploring up just to see what else is here. Maybe find another log here. Oop. There is also some random loot here which you can take if you want to, but I don't really need it, so I'm not gonna take it. As well as some flashbang grenades. Those are with the mod, they're not in the base game. We got Beast Hunter Log 5. Let's listen to it.
My goal of reaching the eastern border states is coming close to an end. I've climbed the mutant food chain where I'm slaying Deathclaws as a profession. Guess I fully embraced the Beast Hunter title. I started this journey almost 6 years ago, and while serving in the NCR has become a distant memory, the memories of my ranger buddy Jackson will always be with me. On my journey to DC, I came across a Brahmin trader who warned me of crossing into the Commonwealth regions.
Now we need to go all the way back. If you want to go through this, what I believe there is a large toolbox here, and this is not accessible, so that's all it is in this water, at least that I could find. Perfect, and now we go back to here, and we can see this door is unlocked now. We go through this door, we go up, we go open the gate, we can check here. There's nothing there. And we
You're
go
not the
here.
first fool to come down here, although I must give you credit. You made it further than most.
Uh-oh. There's something coming. And we meet Bessie. Fortunately, I don't believe Bessie's really happy to see us. But that was pretty much
Bessie!
done.
No! You bastard! You're gonna pay for that!
Ooh. We been flashbanged. Ooh, here you go. Here's the Beast Hunter.
Jackson, my brother. I'm finally coming home.
And I guess we kill the Beast Hunter. On his body we can find 14 50 calibers, article, flashbang grenades, fragmentation grenades, the charge, which is a unique weapon, Nathan Sewer terminal password, fusion cell, stealth boy, more stuff, random stuff, as well as the Ranger Beast Hunter helmet and the Ranger Beast Hunter outfit. I don't know about you guys, but this kind of feel like we just killed an innocent man just trying to I don't understand why. I mean, we went to his home and provoke him, so I understand why he would fight us, but I don't really see why we fought him, if that makes sense. There was also a tunnel behind us. We're gonna go check that one before we come back here.
Would need the key.
Oh, the security gate is now locked here, so we cannot go back, actually. Funny enough. But yeah, I guess we just killed him and his pet Deathclaw for not really much of a apparent reason. We can find a bounty hunter and a bounty for the beast hunter note. On the note, let's have a quick look and read it. Bounty of the beast hunter. A highly dangerous individual was last seen near the Nathan Sheriff Department. Rumor has it he's from out west. He supposedly worked for some government entity over there. While he wasn't caused much trouble for the locals, his pet has, and now someone wants them both gone. Okay, so he did have a bounty on him. I just don't really see why. Most of the bodies we find is either gunners or raiders. I couldn't find any just random person. We can go through the small gate here. There is an industrial trunk with some randomized loot, a foot locker, and that's it. Go back up. And let's go up here. There is the terminal here. Oh, and this just activates the protect, and that's it. I thought maybe you can make the alarm stop, but I guess not, question mark. Now we got a couple of sewers that we can go through. This one, which has some pre-war money, some rads, and that's pretty much it, I believe. Oh, we're literally under that little room with the computer that actually unlocks this place. Perfect. There's nothing there, I believe, so the only way we can go now is through that little opening here. Can find another gunner here. There's a bed here, a bottle cap, another chest with some random loot, as well as Beast Hunter Log 6. Maybe this will help us figure out why this was a bad guy and we had to kill him.
And already I've seen a heavy presence of the Brotherhood of Steel here, with news of a larger force arriving soon. That's bad for me. They'd likely hunt me down and interrogate me for days if they found out my past with the NCR. I've got to find shelter, avoid detection from their scouts. Just by luck, I found a bunker on the east side of town. The bunker's door was barred on the other side, and the only way in was through a nearby sewer that also turned out to be a Deathclaw nest. Most people would have run back out the sewer grate at the sight of Deathclaw eggs. My occupation, however, has steadied my nerves for this exact scenario. I'm going in. There's a wasteland legend of one who raised a Deathclaw since birth and was able to tame it. Maybe it's worth a shot. I'll try to raise one for myself. Signing off. If this is indeed my last log, it didn't work.
So that's why there was a little Deathclaw there. If you find this terminal, you can lift the security lock, system emergency lockdown, which we did. And now we can see these two hatches can be accessed. This one only has like a guy with a couple of random loot, and this one is where we should go next. And now we can travel to the Beast Hunter hideout. Oh, there's a couple of Deathclaw eggs, some random loot here. Here you go. We entered like a dirt dungeon now. Take this. Take all the loot that we want. And then we continue through the wooden path.
Hey,
Go. And here we are. The Beast Hunter's hideout. Let's see if there's... Oh, there is another log here, which is log number 7. Is that the last one we had? Was it 6? Is that the next one? Yes. No, this is the last one. Hopefully this one will tell
My
us
home
why
away from
we
home.
killed them.
My own corner of New Vegas. I've reached the end of the world coming to Boston. There are no further treks for me to endure or wars to fight. I've spent the last few months putting this shelter together, raiding surrounding buildings to create my final resting place I call the bar. Fitting place to reflect on past adventures, I'd say. It's not home unless it's worth defending, and boy have I wired this place with traps. Not to mention Bessie, my pet Deathclaw I've raised since a hatchling. Yes, I'm just as shocked as you are. It actually worked. Once in a while, I'll hunt food for her to keep her from hunting it for herself. Otherwise, another caravan trader will go missing. Again, not good if you're trying to stay undetected. To anyone that wants to take this bunker away from me, prepare for war. And if some lucky son of a bitch manages to put me down once and for all and take this place for themselves, drink up. The next round's on me. Troy Morton of the NCR Rangers, signing out.
sweet.
There's also a Wasteland
There we
Survival
go.
Guide here. And a Guns and Bullets here as well. Just quite interesting. Kinda seems a little bit like a cheat because they were supposed to be found scattered across the world, but we got them here. But yeah, we continue to have a look around. So I'm still trying to figure out why exactly we fought him. It just seems like there was a random guy coming from Nevada or whatever and just come here and fought him, killed his pet and then killed him. He seemed like a very nice guy. Kinda feel like an asshole for killing him, not gonna lie. Just cause of stuff, we get his stuff now. That's kinda lame in my opinion, but yeah, let's continue seeing. There's a fuse box here. And there is a little... Oh, that looks very... that looks really cool. We're not gonna take that because that looks very cool. Rook military surplus. Oh, we can find a map of the Commonwealth. And it has a little X on it. And that stars the quest Legendary Hunt with the Beast Hunter's notes. Also a
Hell
Deathclaw jaw. And that's pretty much it on this side. Some random stuff. Flashbang grenades. Oh, we got the ingredients for flashbang grenades. We can now craft them ourselves. But there's also some here on the ground. There's a shovel with stuff here, a chemistry bench, cooking stove, a armor, and I'm guessing there should be a weapon somewhere here as well. And there is a workshop which we can start up, so now we can clean this place up if we wanted to. we can go and do this. Put a little thing here, hopefully. Oop, we lost it. Okay, let's try again. Connected this one. Oh, we'll put it up here for any reasons. Now we got electricity to the TV and other stuff. I don't think we need it for lights, but we got it either way. There's a telecom him. A jukebox. A little bit of stuff, random stuff. There is a mounted minigun here, which looks really cool, as well as some fragmentating grenade. As well as a T-45 helmet, which looks really cool here. It would have been cooler if it was around. Let's try to move that all the way here. There you go, that looks a lot better. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Had a flare gun, 5mm thing. And that's the workshop, and that's it. Yeah, this looks really cool, but I don't think it does anything. We can go and see what mods we can put on the Ranger Beast Hunter helmet, and you can have night vision or thermal, and you can add the jaws that we found to them. As well as go to the outfit, and there is lining, which you can put lining, or add a bandolier, but you need the Mythic Deathclaw hide. Or you can put mods for the gloves, but unfortunately we don't have the blacksmith, so we cannot put anything. The only thing that looks different, I believe, it's the jaws and the bandolier, which we will get in a second. This is quite a cool little hideout. It does look real cool, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't understand why we had to kill a man to get it. This can be cleaned out a little. Obviously this is a mod. The scrap mod, where you can scrap a lot more things than usual. But yeah. You can scrap all these. We can make it quite nice. Even though it does look really nice right now as well. Anyway, we can go up the stairs and we... Ooh, can we actually... Oh, yeah. We can clean this out as well. That's nice. We can make this whole house ours. Ain't that cool? I mean, most of this house ours. Oh, I see. You cannot move those because it looks kind of weird out. Go. Go up the stairs. We can clean this room. Yeah, we can clean this room too. We can have the whole room to us. Brain fungus, window thing. Can scrap the bed and everything's on it. Scrap this. I would keep this if I was you, but that's up to you. Can onboard those. Fortunately, there's no way to like fix it, but hey, gotta take what you gotta take. Anyway, let's see about that Mythic Deathclaw. Read the Beast Hunter's notes. Met a grizzled tracker today. He reeked of Radaway. I traded him a handful of 308 rounds for a surprisingly detailed map of the glowing sea. He swore he'd chartered it himself, and he claims he spotted a legendary Mythic Deathclaw out there. Bigger than a damn ruined house, he said, his eyes wide. bigger than any he'd ever seen. He insisted the map looks legit, the beast, well, that's either a telltale or a good hunt. If he isn't lying, legendary mythic Deathclaw are a rare find, definitely worth a look. I could use a new pelt and a trophy if I'm feeling suicidal. So now we can hunt the Mystic Deathclaw, which is right there in the glowing sea. We're gonna go to the robotic. Now here, unfortunately, we will need to use quite a lot of Radaway and Radax. Or we could just use like oh, we don't have it on us, but let's see, let's use this for the hunt. This is how the suit looks without the pelt. Honestly, I think this is one of my favorite armor mods, as in the texture and everything. I think it looks really, really awesome. I love the Lucky 38 jacket. Unfortunately, you cannot see it because of the backpack and the gun, but this looks absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a lot of mods, which is kind of disappointing. There is free mods on the Nexus, which do have quite a lot of add-ons and stuff. This only has like 3 things. It's kind of disappointing in a way, because the mods that are included in Nexus, they're free. This one is paid, and it doesn't have as many add-ons as the one on Nexus. But it does have the Lucky 38 jacket, I guess, so I guess you take what you take, you get what you take, and all that, whatever the saying was. And now let's find our Mystic Deathclaw. Getting rads up the wazoo, but that's fine. Ooh, I know what that is, but we're not gonna get into that in this video. So let's pop some more Radax, some purified water, some red away, and a steam pack. We're halfway there. It's kinda awkward together. Ooh, an albino one. A lot of rats. Yo, we're almost there. Here you go, the legendary big mythic Deathclaw. That's the. Ooh, there's two of them. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't think of this one. Here you go, buddy. That was a close one. Not really. Let me try to. Here you go. So I cleared it so you guys can see it is just a regular Deathclaw, just a little bit bigger, I would say. And apparently it's missing a horn for some reason. Why doesn't it... What? It literally just blocked me from walking or doing anything. That's... Let's try to save so we don't need to walk again. I'll be honest, this is not even gonna be that hard. Let's just take out his leg first. Here you go, the Mythic Deathclaw is done. To be fair... Oh, come on. Red scorpions. There is... The main difference between it is that this is a little bit bigger than a normal Deathclaw. And it does have only one horn for some reason. But that's the main gist of it. Okay, now let's go back to the sanctuary and put in the Deathclaw hide as well. And here you go. This is the whole thing upgraded with all the visual upgrades. It does look very cool, I'm not gonna lie. With the shoulder pad as well. This looks mean. Yeah, look at this. I like the way it glows as well, the eyes glows as well. Honestly, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It looks really cool. As I said, I think it would have been a lot cooler if you could make the armor with a lot more different kind of visual mods. As I said, there is on Nexus, there is an armor which it's just like this, but I mean not just like this, but quite similar to this. Quite high quality, and you can do a lot of visual modifications. That one. This one is really cool, but there's only the Deathclaw mouth you can put in and the bandolier. It's not bad, it's just it could have been better. As well as I don't understand the reason we killed him just to get this. Like the guy was a stand-up good guy. I mean if you're having an evil playthrough maybe, but it just doesn't make sense for anybody else to kill him. This guy was just doing his thing and we just gone in and killed him. Just because he had a bounty on him. If you do have the bounty hunter creation club as well, you will be sent to dispatch him, I believe. But even so, it just doesn't really make much sense. It would have been so cool if you could just have him as a companion maybe. And he could give you a pair of days or find it somewhere with him or I don't know, something like that. This kind of seems a little bit lame, to be honest. That we killed him for no apparent reason. Anyway, this was the whole mod. This is how everything looks like. It's really cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Bye bye. See you next one.